I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always a pleasure.
And now, first up, we have Valkyrie from Spain, and they hold the SCI Continental title. They won by TKO in their last fight. Patrick the Patriot Rocco from Germany. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout there.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Nice idea, and that hook lands. When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Looking to land the hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice hook. He absorbed that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And that could be the beginning of the end for Rocco. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, Patrick Rocco right now stumbling around. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. No rest for the weary. Patrick Roco seeing cobwebs. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Lucky that hook didn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, here we go to the 4th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will... Oh, wait a minute! And that could be the beginning of the end for Roco. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, Patrick Roco right now stumbling around. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he just missed with that left jab. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Misses with the jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That right hook won't score. And down goes Valkyrie. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think.
On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Both want a knockout, you can tell. That counter shot lands. Nice defense on that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know what? I've been in fight.
Here comes round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with the right hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. a counter shot. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you prepare.
And there's the bell for round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. Nobody home with that hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Patrick Roll seeing cobwebs. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
It's when you talk about championship material.
There's the bell to start round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution is being thrown to the wind. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? And the referee says no more. This fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like a lover like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.